The number one thing you have to learn when it comes to taking control of your day is learning to say no. Well, actually, maybe for us moms, the number one thing is telling mom guilt to scram, but then it's saying no. This week, I got 10 ways to say no firmly, politely, and with unarguable grace. No, I can't. It's not possible. I'm all set. No thanks. I'm allergic to salad. Thanks for thinking of me, but I couldn't possibly. Yeah, no. I would, but I don't want to. Saying no can sometimes be a delicate proposition. If you need help in that area, I got your back. Let's just jump in. Number 1, smile and say no. It's easy, just 2 little letters. Sometimes the most simple solution is the best. Don't give an excuse, make up an elaborate lie, or say you're sorry about it when you're not. Just smile and say no. Multiple times if you have to. If you're a recovering people pleaser and saying N-O just isn't in your vocabulary, work up to it with an alternative. Oh, thanks, but I can't. Or thanks for thinking of me, but I've got a lot going on. Number 2, use because. If you feel you owe an explanation, use because. Even if the reason you state is trivial or vague, it's hard to argue with reasons. I won't be available because of a prior engagement. You don't owe people an explanation, let alone a detailed one, but providing a because is a great way to close the topic for further discussion. Number 3, don't apologize or say, I'd love to, but unless that is 100% true. You are allowed to assert your control over your own time. You don't have to pretend it breaks your heart that you can't chair another PTO fundraiser. Not only is it disingenuous, it also sends a mixed message to the asker. So you can't really blame them when they come at you again with another tactic, because you never actually said no, did you? Number 4, remind yourself of the opportunity cost. When you say yes to something, you say no to something else, probably something you'd rather be doing. So don't let the important things in your life take a back seat to anything else. Number 5, provide an alternative. Now, you are under no obligation to solve this problem for the person, but if you're able to provide an alternative to help the person out, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So I can't commit to a donation in that amount, but I can give you this. Or pass the buck. Another way you can pitch in when the situation warrants it is to suggest someone else to help. I won't be able to proofread your email before you send it, but ask so-and-so. She's a wonderful wordsmith. Number 6, use a yes, but. In a professional setting, it's great for when your boss is giving you something you can't take on with everything else you have to do. So feel free to say something like, that sounds like a great opportunity, but I won't be able to do that new thing by Friday and still meet the deadlines for these other things. So let me know if you'd like me to reshuffle my priorities. It's nice to be the go-to person, but you don't have to take everything on yourself. Number 7, don't ever, ever delay your response. If you know that it's a no, don't pretend you have to think about it or talk it over with someone else first. It's actually a pretty rude thing to do, because while waiting for your inevitable refusal, that person could be finding someone else to help out. Number 8, showing a little empathy is not a sign of weakness. Just acknowledging that you realize you're letting someone down can go a long way to preserving the relationship. Something like, I know this wasn't the answer you're hoping for, but unfortunately, I just can't right now. Or if the situation calls for a little more force, replace unfortunately I just can't right now with it's just not possible. It's hard to argue with that. Number 9, thanks for thinking of me. It's an honor. How lovely of you. Starting off with a compliment to the asker is a great way to say no in a professional situation or even a social one. Number 10, cure yourself for the need to please. Not everything is your problem. Are you worried people think you're a jerk if you say no? Newsflash, they might think you're a jerk anyway. You can't control what other people think of you, and you'll drive yourself crazy trying. It's great to want to help out, but you don't have to do it at the expense of your own well-being. If it's not a priority for you right now, don't be afraid to say that. People will respect it, and if they don't, that's their problem. So there you go. 10 strategies you can use next time a polite but firm hell no is in order. To get even more time back in your day, click on the link below for my free guide, Mom Hack, Simplify Your Life and Reclaim Your Day. It's 6 easy strategies to get more done in less time so you can say yes to more of the things that make life amazing. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, toss me a like and share it with a friend. And please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss next week's episode, where I'm going to talk about managing other people's expectations. I'll see you then.